Good afternoon. Welcome back. Back from fishing. I have a little package that didn't make it in time for fishing, but boy, it's going to come in handy here on my build. I have all kinds of stuff to do here, as you can see, if you've been following me along. But Allpower's contacted me to see if I would do a review, and so they sent me this little lunchbox. Now this is Velcro. This is a very nice little cover. If you're not using it, the Velcro's on. Got a zipper in the side so you can take the zipper down. I'll do that with one hand. I'm gonna just take that zipper down. Opens up a little bit. So there we have the S2000 Pro. We're going to do some trials and tests and all that kind of stuff with it. It's a portable power station. If you're looking for a portable power station, this baby only weighs about 29 pounds and it has a 2400 watt inverter. It's very light. Any of you watching know that I have others that are bigger and heavier, but the same size of inverter. Now this here only has little storage, battery storage. You know, can't memorize all the stuff in the book, but they come with, of course, your power cable for charging it off a generator or off your house, and your Bluetooth can be hooked to them. There's a QR code. You just get that into your phone, and you can put all the information, and you can run everything and see what it's doing from your phone. So what I wanted to know is, its battery capacity and stuff like that. Well, I mean, this one here has 1451 watt hours capacity. I mean, yeah, 13 kg, like 28 and a half, 28 3/4 pounds. That's a very, very light, nice for taking it camping or your RVs and, that kind of thing, or if you're out tenting and stuff like that. So, it's got all your ports and the charging here. It's got a 4,000 watt surge. When the battery drops below 60%, then the output's only rated at 2,000 watt max instead of 2,400. But it has the quick charge, but it charges very quickly. It actually charges at 1,500 watts. If it's plugged into your house, it charges up very fast. You're charging at 1,500 watts. So, very important things just to know if you want to charge it up quick. But these lithium batteries, it's amazing what you can put in them in a short time, it's got high temperature protection, low temperature protection, over discharge protection, and all that kind of short circuit. But it's got a really nice little manual that has everything laid out, shows you how to use it. If you get one of these, read your manual, make sure you hook things up properly. And, the R600 series and that, they do not come with some cables and stuff like that. So, whatever model you're getting, make sure you know what it comes with. But they have codes, stuff that will show up in the front here. I'll just turn it on here, hold it for 3 seconds, or it's coming on. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. So it shows in here your watts, your input watts, and your output watts. Right now, and so you got your AC. If you got DC, turn your DC on. If you got 12 volt DC, if you want to plug in a cooler, picnic cooler, those kind of things. Those, and you got your USB. And then we've got our USB-C, 100 watt, two of them. USB-A, they're 12 watts, and the USB-As that are 18 watts. And this is your DC output section here. You have your, you want to use your Bluetooth, then here it just shows you press your DC button for 3 seconds, turn it on or off. There's a whole bunch of little symbols up in the top here. Pretty hard to see them all, but they show what's on. If the fan's running, if it's plugged into AC, if it's plugged into PV power, your solar panels or whatever. So now this one I did get, I got cable for my solar panel. So on one end, it has your I think this T60, this is XT60, and the plug for charging it with your solar panels right here on the front. Just plug it in there, and whenever you plug into power, it will automatically turn your machine on, and you know, just plug this into your solar panels. So like say, when you purchase one, just make sure you know what all it's coming with, because there is lots of different options with some of these. They get different cables. Now this is the cable for the AC plug, and let's just close up that AT60. Your AC plug is here on the back, and it tells you on here that you know, where to plug it in. It's a special end on, so you can only use that end to plug in to charge it up. And this is the AC. It'll charge between 100 and 120 volt. So very nice little machine, well made. They have some writing on here that I'm not really impressed with. It's very dull. You know, it says AC output 4 times 120 volt. But if you don't have glasses on, and I know I need glasses for reading a little bit, but very dull, hard to read. You know, but most people do know that these are 120 volt. There's 4 of them for plugging in. And if you turn it on, it stays on for a little while, and if you're not using anything, it automatically shuts off. This one has, at least. It just shuts itself down. So I charged it up. I did hook it up to my solar panels, charged it up, and so through charging through solar, you're charging up at 1,000 watts, and if you're charging through the AC, it actually charges at 1,500 watts. So there's quite a difference in you know, charging it that way. But the book is laid out very nice. Like say, your QR code for hooking your Bluetooth up and that kind of thing. I have a sore back, you know, if I'm packing something around. I do have others that are a lot heavier. This one is very light, easy to just grab, throw it in a trailer. If you're still following me, you've followed maybe some of my fishing videos or that kind of thing, road trips that I go on, then they're just, I take coffee pot with me, so they're very handy little units. I'm going to use this one a bit here. I just try it out, and I know it's 2400 watt inverter, so of course you can use power tools, saws, skill saws, that kind of stuff, most of them. And with the surge, I'm actually going to try it on, I have an air compressor, but it's a pretty big air compressor, and don't know if it'll kick it over. This has a 4000 watt surge. I'm going to just try it, and we'll see whether it'll actually kick it on. I know smaller ones will not, because you know, they use too much power, but I haven't had a chance to use it much. I did have it hooked up on my house. I have a fridge and I have a deep freeze running. I hooked it up on the house and I ran it for the night, and it pretty much killed it by the next day. I mean, it was still on, but it was pretty low on the power. So, but I mean, you know, there's only one little battery, and a refrigerator runs close to 50% at the time. So if you run it for 12 hours, you know, the fridge pulled for 6 hours. The freezer is much the same, takes a little bit less power. Deep freeze, as long as it's kind of full of stuff. But they have other power stations. They have smaller power stations. They have bigger power stations. But this S2000 Pro has a few options that the other smaller ones don't. So you know, it's going to be useful around here, and especially for going camping, keeping the phone charged, or computer, if I take that with me, that kind of thing. Just plug it in, charge it up. Comes with this very nice little bag for covering it up. If you're not using it, you know, just keeps the dust off of it and whatnot. So it was shipped to me in a box. It was pretty big. It was well packed in the box. The foam around it, I mean, it was very well packed. They did a great job of shipping it out that way. So I've done some reviews on different things, and I know, guys, some people really don't care about watching reviews and stuff like that, but when we're doing reviews and stuff, that helps our channel. And you know, it helps with you know, their products and stuff like that. So it even if you're not in the market for buying one, you know, if you are, great, then check it out. There will be a discount code, of course. I will leave that in the description and whatnot. So we will show you what they have going, and of course they do have sales on. Usually discount codes don't work if they have, you know, if you find a sale that's on and you decide to purchase something, but regular prices, I mean, you know, discount code will get you a better deal. So, you know, thanks for coming along. Hopefully you're still following, and just enjoy my life off grid here. So these kind of things are very important to me to use in different applications, whether it's here, whether it's camping. You know, I'm going to be running the skill saw, very short bursts, because I'm only cutting small boards, you know, just trimming the ends, squaring them up, cutting them off, and I don't have to run a whole bunch of cords into the house. I don't have power at the house now with, you know, another unit, plus I have battery back up here, so, you know, I can just run a cord from the house, but I can take this and throw it on my trailer, go over, run my cut-off saw over there, square boards. If you go back in other videos, you'll see when it comes to doing siding, board and batten, there's a lot of trimming, a lot of prepping, a lot of, you know, putting stuff in like that. And you know, all power. So you're going to work for me, and we're going to just get over to the trailer and let's go to work and make a little sawdust flash. I got it turned on. You'll get reflection, but you can see up at the top of the screen. You're not kind of flashing, but it shouldn't flash. There's a little thing right there, and so there's a whole line of them with different things that come up, or if there's a code or a fault, there'll be a number of codes come up. But if the fan's on and all that kind of stuff, it shows all across the top. So let's put it to work. We're gonna just leave it sit there on the porch and put it to work. Well, that saw didn't hesitate at all. It ran no problem. You know, it spins up. No shortage of power when it spins up and starts going. That motor kicks in instantly. So you know, you just grab it and throw it here, throw it there, throw it on the ground behind you, throw it on the trailer. You know, I'm doing a little cutting, and it still shows 100%. I've made a few cuts with it, but you know, we'll try it. Gotta go try it on a big compressor. Let's just do that. Well, as I said, it's a big compressor. Sorry, I bounced you around a little here. I'm going to plug it in, and we're going to see. Now, I can't run it. I have a 1500 watt generator, and I can't run it. It just kills the generator. I have to use my big generator to run the compressor. So, power is on. We're going to just plug it in, see what happens. Wow, that surprises me. It made the fan kick on and run, but it's pulling 1400 watts. Wow, I didn't think it would run that compressor. I really didn't. That's a big compressor. So, you know, if you pull hard, it knocked it down to 98% with using the saw and using the compressor. But you can hear the compressor. I don't have to tell you that it was running. So, but other symbols there showing because it was on. Something was plugged into it, and you know, gives you little pictures at the top. So the AC is on, and well, guys, that kind of impresses me. I'm a little surprised that runs a compressor like that. I mean, you know, we travel, carry different stuff with us, and I mean, you know, people that travel, you have a little air compressor that you travel with, take with you in your vehicle. Of course, they don't use very much power, but you know, you just plug it in here, and charge, turn your air compressor, and So yes, that's they're pretty handy. I do like to see some of the others have come out with you know, a nice little flap that goes over plugs that are not being used, kind of like this one here. If you're not using it, keeps the dust out, keeps them clean. We all know that these USBs, if they get dirty, they're not going to work. They're going to bugger up on you. So, you know, I'd like to see All Power change. They've been doing this for a while, and they're making some nice machines, but I'd like to see them change a little bit here with covers, especially on the USBs. You know, these are not quite as important, but the USBs, they should be kept clean and a little brighter, better quality labeling on the front that has stuff, you know, you can faintly see what there is reading. But they do have like these awesome handles. Like I mean, them things are, you know, it's just so nice to pack it around, right? Like, I mean, you hold your button for 3 seconds or 2 seconds and it shuts itself off. So yeah, I'd like to thank All Power for wanting to do a little collaboration with me. And you know, I hope that I'm going to get out and use this a little more, and I'll probably show you guys a little more of what I'm using it for. And big job, you might have to hook up a solar panel. You know, you get All Power has solar panels and stuff as well that they make for hooking to these. You can use other solar panels. They're just an MP4 plug, and plug them in. But if you got a solar panel running, like we have a beautiful sunny day here today, you know, if you're outside working, set up a little solar panel, plug it in, and you'll be charging when you're done with your saws and stuff. Your battery's probably still going to be full, so you know, you just take it on, you go with the next job. Great way to get these cut to length. Trim to put up there. Well, we're starting to lose our sun a little. We got a few little clouds floating in, but yeah, something that, like I said, with these, you know, if you have the UPS system in them is awesome for anyone that has a breathing machine, or, you know, sleep app machine, or oxygen machine that has to be plugged into the wall. And, you know, if you're worried about power outages and things like that, this can be plugged into the wall and have your machine plugged into here. And in case of a fire or an outage, you know, power line down, anything could happen for a short time or a long time, but it could be just a glitch that may shut your machine off. If you're plugged into this UPS system takes over, you know, so fast that there is no glitch. You know, you disconnect your power, and well, you wake up in the morning and your machine's still running. And you know, the All Power, that's, you know, it's small. You know, you can put it on a little stand in your bedroom or take it in your vehicle. You know, if you need a machine with you or something like this. Like I said, 29 pounds. Just about anybody can carry it around. I suppose you could even set it on your walker and, you know, go downtown with it. It's you know, great machine. There's so many different things, not just for using, for building, power tools, all that kind of stuff. Check out All Powers. They've got more than one, and different sizes. And like I said, there'll be a discount code for any product that All Power has, not just the S2000 Pro. Any product that they have, you will get the discount with the discount code. So don't forget that, and you know, just check out some prices. Like I say, there's a lot of different uses, a lot of things that they can be used for. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and you know, like I say, showing you with power tools, and going to try it out on a couple other things, and we'll leave it there. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.